Hi guys, my name's Georgia and I'm here to answer a few questions for you to do with musical theatre. So, question number 1. What made me want to go into theatre? Well, I always loved dancing as a child, but me and my family used to go and see musicals all the time. And then I remember seeing Hairspray and I was like, oh my goodness, I was like, I want to be in that, I want to be Little Arnez. And so after that I decided to take dancing a bit more seriously because I only did it for fun after school. And so I realised I needed to do more classes, I needed to work harder, and that's what I wanted to do when I got older. So I think it was just doing a lot of shows with my family when I was a child. I thought, I want to do that. So I did. Question number 2. What did you have to do to become a theatre performer? Okay, so as I said earlier, I started doing it as a hobby when I was at school, and I used to do classes after school all the time. And then I had to audition for a dance school. After high school, I had to go audition for a dance school, kind of university, and had to do a 3-year diploma course in singing, acting and dancing. So you had to make sure that you were good at all 3 disciplines to make sure you get into theatre, because you can't just be good at one. So I went and trained for 3 years in London. Question 3, is it difficult? Yes, it is very difficult, but doesn't mean that it should stop anybody doing it, because everyone can do it. If you put your head to it, you can do it. So yes, it's difficult, but so is a lot of things. So as long as you work hard and you train hard and you just never ever give up, then you will make it. And yeah, it's worth every sweat and tear. It is worth it. What do you love the most? For me, I love dancing the most. I've always loved dancing, and when I was younger I just used to watch videos on YouTube all the time of people dancing. Now when I'm on Instagram I just watch videos of people dancing. I just love dancing. So for me, out of singing, acting and dancing, it has to be dancing. In case you didn't know, I love dancing. What shows have I been in? So when I came out of college I went straight into We Will Rock You, which is about Queen, the band. It might be a bit old now for you guys because it's not on in the West End anymore, but I'm sure it'll come back. It's actually on tour, so you might have heard of it. Also was in Tarzan, which was in Germany, and that was amazing because I got to fly over the audience, which was phenomenal, and there's no other show in the world like it. So, and then I came back to England and I was in Wicked, the musical, and I got to tour the UK with it and go to Zurich, which was amazing. So yeah, I've done 3 amazing shows. What would you like to be in? What is my dream show? That's a hard one. I've done my dream show. My dream show was Tarzan. And if I could do it again, I would. If it came to England, I would be there in a heartbeat. But what other shows did I like to do? Oh, very hard question. I think I would like to do The Greatest Showman. If that was to ever become a show, I think I'd love to do that. Okay, what tips do you have for academy pupils to get into theatre? Start training now, and train in all disciplines. Just because I love dancing doesn't mean I only trained in dance. I had to become strong at singing and acting, and for me, singing I shied away from because I didn't think I was very good, and I got embarrassed and I didn't want to do it. But if you want to be in theatre, you have to be good at all 3. Because if you're in the ensemble, you need to be able to dance to a great standard. You need to be able to sing to a great standard, sing in tune, sing the harmonies, and you need to be able to act. So they're all as important as each other. So even though I love dancing, I knew I had to become better in the other 2 disciplines. So I would just say you need to work hard now, stretch every day, sing every day, do loads of research, watch shows, watch clips on YouTube, and just really get your head stuck in now, because there's some of these amazing kids that are training every single day and just are already stars. So you've got to train just as hard as the next person. What other jobs could you do in theatre if you don't want to perform? Oh, there's plenty of jobs. So if you don't want to perform, you could be costume making. So you could make all those extravagant, beautiful costumes. And for example, in Wicked, to make Glinda's dress, it takes them, I think, 4 months just to make the petals on her dress. Sorry about that. Someone's angry outside. So yes, you could do costume making, which you have to be absolutely talented at it. It's an absolute skill. You could be a stage manager, so you could be the person backstage telling the actresses and the actors when to be on stage, what to look out for, and they're telling you what's going to be happening during that show. And if anything goes wrong, they'll stop the show, they make sure it's all safe for us to restart the show. So that's a very important job. What else? You could be a lighting technician, so you could be out in the stalls in the audience, you sit at the back of the stalls and you're making sure that all the characters are lit when they need to be. You could be a sound engineer, so you can make sure everyone's mics are on when they're supposed to be, that the quality is good enough, that the cast can hear the band loud enough, but the band isn't too loud for the audience. So there's so many different jobs in theatre, but they're all as important as each other. And I know that the cast think it's all about them and everyone thinks it's about everyone that's just on the stage in the show, the cast, but it's not. We wouldn't be able to put on a show without the stage manager, without the lighting, without the sound, without the wardrobe, without the band. So everyone plays just an important part, and it's also exciting. Doesn't matter what department you're in, it's all so exciting. What is your favourite song or dance that you have performed? This is a hard one. My favourite